What's up guys, Vex30 here, coming at you with episode 4 of Champion Chat. Today we'll be talking about Furia and how she's affecting the support meta currently. Be sure you guys check down in the description as I've added timestamps to the 3 parts of this video. First part, this intro. Second part, we will be talking about stats and base stats of Furia, giving a little bit of an opinion. Third part, full opinion, unscripted discussion about Furia. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and be sure to drop a like. Be sure to subscribe and really be sure to hit that post notification bell so every time I post you get the video for sure, as that would be greatly appreciated. And I'm really trying to push my YouTube channel right now guys because I'm having so much fun doing this. I can't even start to explain how much fun I'm having, and reading your comments, reading all the good words I've been getting, the messages I've been getting about keep going, I love this. Thank you guys. I thank you so much. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Also, to give back, I have a giveaway running for patch 1.4. We are going to be doing something for, I think, 700 subscribers. We are at 609 as I'm recording this. We will be doing a big giveaway for 700 subscribers, or some sort of event for 700 subscribers, a special video, something. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but let's hit that goal soon, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get into Furia, guys, and how she's affecting the support meta right now. So getting into the second part of this video, we're going to be talking about Furia's base stats and different new things about her, just so this can lead into the general discussion of my opinions on Furia, so you guys have a general idea how she is right now and what's good about her. So first thing we got to touch on is her new skin. This might not be relevant, but I really wanted to talk about it. Aurora. Wow, this thing is a beauty. The only thing I dislike about this is the weapon is huge in game, but it's all right. The skin is a beauty. Well done, Hi-Res. It looks really good. Moving on. First thing I want to touch on Furia is her weapon damage. It deals 330 damage every 0.5 seconds in a medium spread. Base, that's good. That is good damage and solid for a support that's hit scan with little fall off. Not little fall off, but not very much fall off. But the big thing is about her weapon is her passive. Healing allies builds your wrath resource and increases your attack speed. It decays. The decay, I'm telling you, is irrelevant. It is so slow. It does not decay at all, basically. Unless you're AFK for a minute, then you might run out. I believe the attack speed increases by 10 each time, and it's max of 30. I'm not 100% on the stats on that, but I believe that's what it is. If you guys know for sure, let me know. That's the first thing I want to touch on Furia. We're gonna talk a lot about this in particular later on in the opinion, so be sure to listen for that. Legendaries. Her 4 legendaries: Cherish. This is her main healing legendary currently. Kindle Soul, her right click, which we'll talk about next, heals for additional 25% additional base on your allies' missing health. So you get an extra burst on people. It helps for tanks. It's alright on DPS, but it's an extra burst to help them survive situations. Clarity, I never seen a reason to run Clarity at all. You get 2 dashes, it's okay, but I don't see a reason. Pyre, Solar Blessing, Pyre Strike now stops. Now this one's interesting and heals for 300 health every 0.05 seconds. This thing's kind of nuts. 6,000 healing per second, or 3,000. I think it's 6,000. It's 6,000. 6,000 healing per second on somebody. With Cauterize, that's still 600 healing per second on somebody caught 3. That's kind of nuts. Practically, it's not very good. Hitting that Fire Strike, saying casuals, is almost impossible. It's not really worth running casuals, but in competitive, there might be some uses behind it. And moving to the last one, Exterminate, it's, again, useless. I don't see any purpose in this legendary. I'm sure if you play it, you'll learn it. You'll learn it just isn't very good. Now moving on to her heal. Her heal is a line of sight based auto aim. Doesn't heal through walls, and it doesn't have a great range because this patch was just recently nerfed the range on it, which was a good nerf actually. But it was just recently nerfed, and what it does is it targets an ally near your reticle, casts the heal, heals for 1,500 over 2 seconds. It's a really good heal mechanic, even though it's auto aim. It's not through walls, so I'm happy about it. You have to actually see the person, and it makes for some interesting scenarios using your dash. Her movement is one of the better ones in the game currently. All it does is propel yourself backwards, but that 3 orbs it shoots out is really good in defensive situations, and it's a different mechanic because you go backwards. So like if you want to go forward, you actually have to move your mouse, look the opposite way, and then dash, and then turn back around, which is great. You'll see a lot of Furias, like in this video, you'll see me do it in the video coming up. Her utility, her stun, it is very hard to hit. It's a great ability because it's very hard to hit, but it is very impactful if you hit the stun. Learn how to use it, learn it, love it, want to use it, basically. And her ultimate channels the pyres, the lore, and become untargetable for 2 seconds. Guys, please don't use this ultimate just to save yourself. Well, okay, I won't say that. I see a lot of Furias using this ult just to save herself in bad situations. There are some situations where it's good against the flank or something, but if 2 of your teammates are dead and you're losing the fight, don't ult to save yourself, please. This is a 5v5 or 5v4 cleanup or something like that kind of ult. This is not a I'm gonna oh shit button. This is you die. You just need to die. And it's everybody within 150 feet, which is a general radius, goes through walls. Gain 30% bonus damage and 30% movement speed. This is one of the best ultimates in the game because it takes no skill besides knowing when to use it, and has insane impact on your team. This is up there with Ying ult. Ying ult and her ult are the best support ults in the game because they are easy to use and they impact your team the most. I think that's it for base stats on Furia. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or if you know what the attack speed exactly is, the numbers, let me know. Let me real quick show you my loadout for her. This is what I run base loadout every single game. You look at it. You can pause right here at the video if you want to look at it some more, or you can import it by typing import, search by name, Vex30. Up to you. And this is my other one I use if I'm using the Pyre Legendary, the healing one. It's all right. I've tried it a few times. This card is not as good as it used to be because the balls used to go through walls. They don't anymore, which is good. But that's it for Furia, guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the general discussion of Furia and give you my opinions, what I think about Furia right now, and how she affects the support meta. So Furia, ever since she came out, she's taken the support world by storm. If you look back to the summer finals LAN, or the international LAN I was playing in, she was the main picked and banned character of that LAN, I believe. I don't know the exact numbers, but I can tell you for a fact she was a very high priority pick over any champion. Then after the LAN, they decided to nerf her. They took her cherish down from 50% to, I believe, 25% now, which was good. It's a good nerf, but I don't think that was what she needs, though. The issue with Furia is her damage. The reason you run Furia over Damba, Ying, Grover, Brock, Pip, Xeris, any of them, is she can output so much damage and she brings so much utility compared to every other support, and it's hit scan. That's her other biggest thing. Her weapon attacks are hit scan, so you will hit your shots and you're always doing poke damage. And if you're a smart support, sometimes with Furia you can stop at Chronos 2 and get caught. And now you're caughting people from long range with hit scan as a support, as well as healing people. She is nuts. She doesn't have an infinite range. She does have decent fall off, but it's not the best. Her fall off needs adjusted. But she will always be hitting a target with her auto attacks, or you should always be looking to do damage. That is her main issue right now in the meta. This is why if you go on my support tier list, you can see why. She is a leg above the next 2 supports. She is the only one in her category, and she's the highest on that tier list. She's not insane first pick, first ban anymore. But when it comes to support terms, she is. I would rather have Furia on most maps than any other support. I think the other supports are good. I think I can use them very well. But Furia just brings this element between her damage, her burst heal, Her 250 shield, that was another thing. They nerfed her shield from 500 to 250. Solid. Good nerf. I'm glad they did that. Between her shielding, healing, damage, ultimate, and utility, she's insane. Now, let's move on to the next part. Her ultimate. Her ultimate, besides maybe Ying, is the best support ultimate in the game. Because I base ultimates based on usability and how good they actually are. Her usability is so easy. So easy. All you have to do is press E. Then your whole team is boosted 30%. And now you have a clear advantage in that next fight for 8 seconds. And the stats on it, the 30% stats. I mean, when you're moving 30% faster and doing 30% more damage, you're nuts. Like, you're just popping off. That is another reason why she's a leg above a leg above the rest. Now let's talk about her movement ability. It is on par with the rest of the supports. There's nothing special besides it doing damage up to 600 damage on somebody. It is on the same tier as other supports. For healing, being able to burst heal somebody 1,000 and then 500 over time is everything I've ever wanted from a support, to be honest. I think it's nuts. I love her heal more than any other heal in the game. It is fun to use. It is fun. Her Wings of Wrath, forward, turn around, right click somebody, turn on an enemy, burst them for 900 damage, and then right click somebody else, keep fighting, throw a stun the tank. Nando puts up shield, you stun him out of his shield, make a great play, focus down the Nando. You just won a whole team fight just by using your kit properly. This is what Furia can bring to the table that other supports can't. She can by herself win a point fight. I've done it before. Other supports have done it before. I'm sure you've done it before if you've played Furia. You know this power Furia can bring to the table. And it's just something that other supports can't right now. Now, the way to nerf Furia is to halve her passive, first of all. The attack speed needs to be halved. Just off the bat. The Wrath passive needs to decay a lot faster. It needs to decay double what it is now. And a third nerf you can do is drop her weapon damage from 330 to 300. Simple nerf. You can start with that. I don't think it's enough, but if you want to start slow, you can start with dropping it to 300 rather than 330. That's a solid nerf. Now, I think you want to get a little more drastic. I think you cut her attack speed and increase her decay on her Wrath. Another nerf you can do to Furia is give her more fall off. Her weapon shots will do less damage at longer range. That is another reason why she's good, because you can always be doing a lot of damage at any range. I love Furia as a champion, but I think she holds other supports back in a very bad way. I think she's very bad for the game right now, and I think in her current state she is bad for the support meta. And when I say that, she is a good champion, but she's not good for the meta. She's not good for the game entirely. She's making the game lower on a list of playable because of one champion. She just brings this element that these other supports don't have. This is why she's picked and banned most games. Not banned. She's not bannable anymore. But this is why she's picked a lot. The only thing she's missing in comparison to other supports is a loadout card that brings utility, like Maldamba movement speed. That's one thing she is missing. But what she's missing in that, she brings in shielding with her loadout cards. She has a give and take. And I think that's fine for her. But I think if you want the support meta to develop in a healthy way, Hi-Rez, I think you need to nerf Furia. I think you need to nerf her attack speed. I think you just straight half it. I know you guys are going for a battle support, but that's not what this game needs right now. You already have enough. If you want a battle support, you nerf her damage and change one of the other legendaries to buff her damage. It's a give and take. It's easy. But as a healer alone, she just brings too much. Half her attack speed, increase decay and wrath, increase her damage, increase her fall off. 4 nerfs right there that'll bring Furia in line. Now, all 4 of those nerfs together might be a bit overkill, but I don't know where Hi-Rez wants to go with this. If anybody's listening, if you like these nerfs, let me know. I think it's a good suggestion. Be sure you guys let me know in the comments too. What do you guys think should be done with Furia? Do you think she's in a good spot? Do you think she's in a bad spot? Do you think she's good? Do you think she's bad? Do you think she's OP? Do you think she's underpowered? Let me know what you think, and let's have a discussion about it. That's why, that's why I do these talks, because I love talking. I love having discussion. I just love sitting here and just talking with you guys. I'm really not talking with you guys, right? But in theory, I'm sitting here talking with you guys. You know what I mean? You guys are listening. I know you're listening and watching this video. And your comments is a way to respond to me. If you check all my other videos, I try to reply to most comments that I can. And if anything, I like and heart them. I want you guys to know I'm listening. I'm there. I'm reading what you're saying. Let me know what you guys think, though. I want to have a discussion. I think that's just about it on my opinions on Furia. I just hope Hi-Rez does something with her, because she's a bit too overwhelming right now in the support meta. She's not healthy for the support meta. Like I said in my other videos, guys, moving on to me real quick. Be sure you guys keep on the lookout. In about, I don't know, a few days, I'm going to be starting a ranked placement series. I recorded those last night with a buddy, teammate, and they were interesting to say the least. They were a bit easy, but we're gonna try to use those videos to improve our editing skills and make them interesting to watch. So be on the lookout for those. They're gonna be a new type of video. If you guys have any ideas for new kind of content I can do, different kind of talks, if you want to see a certain champion talked about, which I read a comment in one of the last videos, you need to do a champion chat on Root Grover. I will probably do that, yeah. I'd like to do viewer suggested champion chats. I would enjoy doing that. Now, I would prefer right now to keep it to supports, but soon in the future, I'm willing to branch out to DPS and tanks. Now, my specialty is supports, but I've played this game so long, I really know my stuff when it comes to champions. But for now, I'd like to keep it to supports. I'd like to build this up. So any support guides you guys want, or champion chats, not guides, champion chats, let me know. I plan to do some guides too soon, guys. I have another idea. I've talked about it every video, but I'm talking about it again. Might be starting a podcast within the next month. So keep on the lookout for that. I saw a few people excited, but if you'd want to see me do a podcast, let me know. I really, having some backing behind that, knowing that it'll be good content for you guys to watch will mean the world to me. I think that's it for me though, guys. Hope you enjoyed this champion chat on Furia. Angel of Vengeance. What is it? Yeah. Angel of Vengeance. I think that's what the title's going to be. Furia. The Angel of Vengeance. But, that was a big cringe. Sorry. But, I think that's it for me though, guys. You guys have a good day, night, morning, evening, dusk, dawn, whatever it is where you live. Make sure you guys stay positive. Keep your head up. Keep looking forward. Have a great. I'll see you guys later. Peace. What up, guys? Post-recording Vex here. I just want to let you guys know, sorry for the little bit background noise that was in the microphone there. I think I had my fan on the background. It was barely noticeable, but I wanted to say sorry about that. Second of all, we are going to be extending these videos to the end, the gameplay. I know you guys said you wanted to see the score screen, so we're going to extend the videos at the end. So these videos might be a little bit longer than expected. So enjoy the rest of this video. I'm going to leave you alone. Have a good one.
seconds remaining. That's 9 in a row. For some reason, we're counting by odds only. 15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This interesting.
To get immortal! But not really. Still done. Great job. Another win. I'm not surprised.
Justice, 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 justice.